I'm April Grace, how sweet the sound of music to my ears. I hope you'll stay and listen to the wisdom of my years. Hello everyone, I'm April Grace, and I want to invite you and welcome you to my channel. I just got back from Catholic Heart Work Camp, and I just had the most fantastic time there. I've never been to a Catholic Heart Work Camp, but they've been around since 1993, and I went to one in Oil City. Today is July 9th, and I was there from the 4th through the 8th, and I had a blast. I was there as a chaperone, and I had no idea what to expect, but it was so much more than I could have imagined, partially because I didn't know what to expect, so no expectations exceeds expectations, but also because of all the graces and blessings that I received there. I never would have imagined that. I knew I was there to do service and to be there with high schoolers and young people, but I just got so much more out of it. And the only thing that I could have compared it to was the Steubenville Youth Conferences, but looking back on the week that I just finished, it really doesn't compare. You can't compare the two because one is a conference of faith and learning about the faith and encouraging the youth in their faith, kind of strictly on that, whereas the work camp is that and service. You go out into groups, into the communities, and you help out a community member with something that they couldn't do, something that they're too old or are just in a family situation that they just can't do. And so we've done painting, rebuilding. There was actually a lot of painting, a lot of groups did painting. We did concrete work, and to just see the gratitude in serving God's people was so deeply fulfilling, and to share the faith of high schoolers and young people who are either rocky in their relationship with God or new to it or have questions or unsure. I was really surprised but not surprised at how many people question their faith. And I myself have questioned my faith. You kind of have to. It's a lifelong conversion process, and there's always something new to learn, and there are lots of lessons to relearn. Thanks, concupiscence. Tendency to continue to sin, which is in all of us, but just the strength and courage that was shown, that people just wanted to learn more, they wanted to be sure, they wanted to be open to the faith, and just to see them receive the grace and be fulfilled. It just lit me on fire for God, just lit that spirit of God in me, and it pushed me to say, you know what, today's going to be the first day that I record a video, and it doesn't matter what the quality is, it doesn't matter that I'm in my room, or at the lighting, or anything, or that I don't know how to do this, but that the message needs to be said, it needs to be spoken, it needs to be heard. And as long as people hear that, that's what matters. And as long as you do it for God, that's what matters. And as long as it's the truth, that's what matters. I'm really open to different topics and suggestions to discuss. Keyword discuss. I don't know everything about the Catholic faith, and I'm not going to be right on with everything, but I feel pretty confident in what I do know and what I've learned throughout my years as being Catholic. I've been Catholic all my life, and it just was a matter of growing and becoming more involved and being more committed to say, this is my faith. This is the way of life that I choose. And I'm going to go for it with every ounce of my being, with all my heart, soul, spirit, works, prayers and everything. So I hope that we can share this time together and that we can both learn a lot. If anything, I just want to learn about the people I'm talking to, talk about the things that you want to know, and share my viewpoints, which are subjective viewpoints, but just to have that discussion. Yeah, and most importantly, the reason that I'm doing these videos is for the greater glory of God. AMDG, Ad Maiorem Dei Gloriam. You know I went to a Jesuit school. So, yeah, I look forward to it, and God bless you and keep you, and the Spirit of Christ's peace be with you always. Ad Maiorem Dei Gloriam. This has been April Grace.